For me personally, the reason why I joined Scholar Bowl is because at that time in my life, back in like my freshman year, I didn't really have a club or any activities that I did other than ones that were in school. So for me, Scholar Bowl just stuck as this extracurricular activity in which a lot of my friends did, and I kind of just found a place in which I felt like accepted in. I love what we do. I love the competition. I'm not the top scorer, but I always have fun when I do it.
My favorite memory from Scholar Bowl, usually the way home, we always stop for dinner on the way back, whether we lost and we have to drown our sorrows in McDonald's fries, or whether we won and we get a victory McChicken. That's usually the most important part of the whole day, because you kind of get together, you do a, what did you learn? Did you have fun? Because that's always one of the most important parts. We have a lot of schools that we compete against when it comes to Scholar Bowl, because there's no set districts, lines like that. At least none that get trodden over all the time, because not every school does Scholar Bowl. So we play against some huge teams, some itty-bitty teams, and like one of our common competitors is nationally recognized every single year in like the top 15 of the nation. So when you go against them, you know you're not going to win. But then you also have Joe Schmo school, wherever, that you don't feel bad beating, even though you know they're a smaller school than us. It's a great variety of competition, to be honest. This is a couple years ago, I think we were doing different grade levels against each other. And so seniors v. freshmen in the finals right there. I was part of the freshman group at that point. And it all came down to who could get this last one quicker, because it is a tie game. We are on the very last question. And the answer comes down to being Eddie Murphy, with the prompt being talking about Shrek. And that was like winning the Super Bowl for us freshmen, getting a question about Shrek right to beat the senior class. That was, we'll never get over it. They didn't want to talk about it. They still pretend it didn't happen.
So I think it was like the third or fourth tournament I went to, but it was one of the earlier tournaments I went to. I made Pilk, which is 2 parts Pepsi, 1 part milk. The ratios vary. It was disgusting, but we made it in front of the other team as sort of an intimidation tactic, and because we were a little bit bored because it took about like an hour for the tournament to start. So we made Pilk, had some of it. Common consensus is that it's just okay, and that is exactly it. It is nothing more than okay, unless you drink it 30 minutes after it's been made, in which case it's disgusting. The milk is curdled. Now I'm just known as the Pilk Man. Like, I have talked to people from Salisbury, Missouri. I've talked to people from California. They know me as the Pilk Man. That spawned something. I'm the Pilk Man in Scholar Bowl. So that's probably my favorite memory.